Hi, my name is Boukje and I'm a senior specialist in the Old Master Paintings department of Sotheby's. We are here in a very special room with a very special object. This is a painting by Rembrandt and it shows Abraham and the angels. It was probably painted here in this room, Rembrandt's studio, in his house in Amsterdam, nowadays the Rembrandt House, back in 1646. It shows the moment from the book of Genesis when Abraham and Sarah are being announced by the three angels that they will get a son called Isaac in a year. Abraham is of course a very direct line in the lineage to Christ, and apart from that he is also a very important prophet in the Islam religion. This painting was painted in the 1640s, a very important time and turbulent time for Rembrandt, when he was looking inwards. He's just finished his largest painting of his career, The Night Watch, but he's also in mourning because of the death of his beloved wife, Saskia van Uylenburg. I find it a very fascinating painting as it depicts the light that Rembrandt was so famous for in experimenting. This is a very small painting, but it emanates, the light emanates from the central angel, who is in fact of course the Lord, who tells the story to Abraham and Sarah. It's a very well documented painting, so that's also very special. It's so well documented so we can trace it back to the year after it was painted in 1647, when it's sold to another merchant. It's very special because it has a very long history of very famous owners, like Ferdinand Bol, one of Rembrandt's famous pupils, and also Jan Six, his great friend, patron and burgomaster of Amsterdam. This is a painting that we are offering here in our Old Master Painting sales in New York in January 2021 with an estimate of 20 to 30 million. I find it a gem like Rembrandt, and I strongly encourage you to look at it, study it, and maybe, if you can, even own it.
Welcome to Rembrandt's house and studio here in the heart of Amsterdam. My name is Liedewij de Koekoek. I'm the director of the Rembrandt House Museum. And welcome also to Abraham and the Angels, a wonderful painting that was shown in the museum in 2006 in the exhibition Rembrandt Quest of a Genius. So welcome back, dear friend. Rembrandt moved to this stately and large house in 1639. He was a young, ambitious and successful artist. He worked and lived here for almost 20 years and created a large part of his oeuvre here in this building. He lived here with his family after Saskia had died, with his young son Titus, and he was also surrounded by many pupils, fellow artists, and of course patrons and collectors. A very busy house and household. There was sorrow and happiness in his personal life. There was success, but also reinvention, reflection in his artistic work. He seems to reinvent himself as an artist, looking towards new motives, new subject matter, more personal, more historical painting, storytelling, but also, for example, a large interest in landscapes. He also focuses very much onto his pupils, and many famous artists started here with Rembrandt. Ferdinand Bol, Samuel van Hoogstraten, Karel and Barend Fabricius, and later on in the 40s, Nicolaas Maas. So it was a very busy house, busy city, busy building, and now it's extremely quiet. The hustle and bustle that we normally have with more than 250,000 visitors a year seems like an eternity ago. Museums in Amsterdam and worldwide are having a very hard time, and so are we at the Rembrandt House Museum. But Rembrandt was helped in difficult times by his friends and his patrons, and I encourage all of you to help your local museum to visit us and to come over to Amsterdam and visit Rembrandt's house and studio, and so that we can celebrate his life and his work together. Foremost, stay healthy and stay safe.
I'm very grateful to our host, the Rembrandt House, and its director, Liedewij de Koekoek, for giving us the privilege to be here today in the Rembrandt studio with this very special object. And thank you very much for your attention.